Okay, let's unpack this. Ever thought about what truly goes into a professional website or, an online store? Beyond just looking good. Most people maybe picture sleek designs, pretty pictures, but is that really the whole story? Is that what makes it work online?
Well, what's quite insightful here is that our source materials, mainly from this web design agency, SVO, it lays out a really comprehensive blueprint. It suggests that an effective online presence, it isn't just about surface aesthetics, it's about deep-seated performance and
Wow.
having a clear purpose.
Exactly. So today we're taking a deep dive into that blueprint, kind of using SVO's approach as our guide. We'll pull out the interesting bits, the nuggets that explain how a web presence isn't just some static page, but a dynamic machine, a conversion-driving machine even. Our mission really is to understand what truly makes an online business, well, stand out and actually thrive.
Yeah, and our goal is to help you understand the full spectrum, from the initial idea, the concept, right through to ongoing maintenance. And why critical details like being fabulous in code, we'll get into that, that's far more than just tech jargon for your online success. It's really about recognizing the hidden engines, the things under the hood that drive visibility and engagement.
Okay, so let's start with the foundation then. What SVO calls a presentation website. Now, this isn't just an online brochure, is it? They emphasize it's fundamentally a marketing instrument. What does that distinction really mean for, say, a business owner listening?
Precisely. That's a key point. The core purpose, as SVO highlights it, isn't just, displaying information. It's designed to attract visitors. And the ultimate goal, generating conversions. So every element is meant to guide the visitor towards doing something specific, whether that's making an inquiry, signing up for a newsletter, maybe requesting a quote. It's meant to be a proactive tool for business growth.
Right, proactive. And when we talk features, they're not just like throwing buzzwords around. They mention responsive web design. That's crucial today, isn't it? For listeners maybe not deep in web dev, responsive isn't just shrinking pictures, right? It's about intelligent layouts. They adapt seamlessly whether you're on your phone, a tablet, a desktop. It ensures things work the same, look good, load fast everywhere. That's a big technical hurdle many sites actually fail at.
It is. And consistency matters.
They also insist on a professional, modern look, tailored to the specific field. And here's something really important. An easy-to-use administration panel, that means you, the client, can actually make changes yourself without needing deep tech knowledge. That's empowering. Lets you keep the site fresh.
It's about balancing that professional development with client autonomy. And the sheer breadth of industries they work with, that illustrates a crucial insight. For anyone building an online presence, really, cookie-cutter solutions, they rarely thrive. Real impact comes from that bespoke design, something that understands the unique nuances of each sector.
You can really see that adaptability when you look at who they cater to. I mean, it's vast. They create sites for regular businesses, events, construction, consulting, agriculture, art, photography, medical practices, pharma, automotive, transport, logistics, tourism, cosmetics, manufacturers, even public figures, coaches, dating platforms, showbiz.
The list keeps going, right? Furniture, clubs, weddings.
Horeca hotels, restaurants, catering news sites, insurance, sports, fitness, legal, like advocacy or notary, financial, banking, accounting, podcasts, vlogs, fashion, general companies, e-learning, security, music. Phew. That scope really demonstrates they can tailor unique solutions. It's not one size fits all.
Okay, so moving from that general presentation to, the more complex world of commerce, online stores, SVO views this as going beyond aesthetics. They explicitly say it's not just about an amazing look, it's about designing for a remarkable user experience. What does that mean? Well, it has to be easy to use for the end customer, and crucially, easy to manage for administrators. This shows they understand that a frictionless user journey directly impacts sales.
Yeah, so it's not just a pretty storefront. It needs to be a well-oiled machine behind the scenes, too. They integrate crucial practical features, like comprehensive product management, courier integration with AWB generation. That's airway bill, right? So automated shipping labels and tracking.
Exactly. Automated shipping labels, tracking number creation, plus card payment processing, obviously, and even automatic invoicing, other practical automations. Think about the time saving there.
That level of back-end streamlining, wow, it could save businesses enormous manual effort. Fewer headaches, too, I bet.
Absolutely. And the design process for SVO, it meticulously considers every part of the user's journey. From the moment they land on the site to making that purchase, and crucially, how to encourage them to come back again and again. It's about fostering those long-term customer relationships, not just, one-off sales.
Makes sense. And just like their presentation sites, their e-commerce work covers a huge range of niches. They build stores for pet shops, clothes, auto parts, then handmade stuff, DIY products, toys, even specialty items like e-cigarettes or organic products, gifts, electronics, gadgets, jewelry. It just highlights again how effective e-commerce needs, well, highly specialized design and functionality depending on what you're selling.
And this kind of brings us to SVO's distinctive philosophy, the why behind the what, if you like. They aim to make clients different, make them outstanding in the online environment. And they emphasize doing this through collaboration. It's framed as a partnership where their expertise elevates the client's vision.
Right, a partnership. And it's not just about flash, is it? They emphasize both the aspect, how it looks, and crucially, utility and functionality.
Yeah.
They want to create practical tools that are also, and this is key, understood and found by Google. That's where the rubber meets the road, isn't it? A beautiful website nobody finds is, well, pretty useless.
Indeed. And here's where it gets really interesting. That phrase, fabulous in code, SVO makes a really compelling point. A high-performing, professionally made site, it has to look fabulous to the visitor, sure, but it also has to be fabulous in code for search engines. Think of it like a supercar. Looks amazing on the outside, right? But it's the meticulously engineered engine, the chassis, that's the code that actually delivers performance. Speed, reliability, especially for search engines trying to understand and rank your site. If you ignore the underlying code, you're basically ignoring your potential audience.
That's a great analogy of the supercar. It perfectly illustrates why you need to go beyond just the surface. And SVO takes that a step further by committing to custom solutions. They highlight using performant code and software, latest generation tech, and they explicitly say they do not choose prefabricated themes. Instead, sites are unique, custom created for each client, based on their specific business, their target audience. Now, okay, custom sounds ideal, but isn't there a case for using a template sometimes? Especially maybe for startups, just to get something up quickly. What are the typical trade-offs there?
That's a really good question. And it really depends on the business's goals and budget, obviously. Prefabricated themes, yeah, they can offer a quicker, maybe more affordable entry point. That's the appeal. But they often come with limitations. Customization can be tricky, scalability might be an issue down the line, and even performance. They might have a lot of extra unnecessary code that slows them down, or make it hard to add unique features you need later. A custom-created site like the ones SVO describes ensures everything is precisely tailored, optimized for speed, built for future growth. You don't get the bloat of a generic template. It's really an investment in a highly efficient, unique digital asset.
Yeah, it speaks to that commitment to tailored solutions, not just grabbing something off the shelf. And they actually offer a way to access this kind of service through something called the SVO360 subscription. This is designed as an all-inclusive service, meant to help launch an online business without blocking your budget.
Right. This model aims to simplify the whole process. For a professional website, they mention a promotional offer, just 59 euros a month. And for an online store, it starts from 99 euros a month. And the setup is offered gratuit free. It apparently bundles everything: custom design, advanced functions, SEO optimization, hosting, even content creation support. Generic professional images, monthly maintenance, help selecting a domain based on availability. It's presented as a complete sort of worry-free package.
Okay, an all-inclusive package. That sounds appealing, especially the low monthly cost. But when you're considering a recurring service like this, what are some things that business owners should keep in mind compared to, say, paying for a one-time build upfront?
That's a vital point to consider. With a subscription, you're essentially trading that larger upfront cost for a continuous operational expense, which can be great for cash flow, definitely. And it ensures you have ongoing support, updates, maintenance handled. But it does mean you're tied into that relationship, that ongoing payment.
Right. It shifts the burden of maintenance entirely to the agency, which could be a huge plus for busy entrepreneurs, lets them focus on their core business.
Exactly. And the services don't stop just with the website build or the subscription. They offer complementary services too, for a truly holistic digital presence, like comprehensive SEO optimization. They mention an experienced team focusing on expertise in SEO and online marketing to make sure sites get found. For listeners, that means understanding how search engines like Google rank websites, optimizing the content, building the site's authority so it shows up higher in search results.
And beyond just organic discovery, they also offer efficient online promotion services. Pay-per-click or PPC campaigns, social media campaigns too. These are targeted advertising efforts, right? Managed by experienced teams designed to drive specific traffic to your site, often quite quickly.
Correct. And what about after the site is launched? They seem to have that covered with web maintenance. SVO provides ongoing support even afterwards a project is finished, offering technical, creative, and content support. This kind of continued partnership is often crucial for long-term success. Websites aren't static. They need updates, fresh content.
Definitely. And finally, they even extend their services to branding, graphic creation, illustration, corporate ID, visual packages, full branding manuals. This really does showcase a full-service approach, from the very concept of your brand right through to its ongoing digital presence and management, building a consistent, impactful identity.
It's quite a lot to take in, but it really speaks to a deep level of expertise across the whole digital ecosystem. And their copyright notice, it says 2008-2025. That implies a pretty long history of operation, especially in such a fast-changing field.
Yeah, that longevity says something.
Yeah.
And their client reviews offer valuable insight, too. They mention a 4.9-star rating from 74 Google reviews. They label it quality guaranteed. But for our listeners, when you look at reviews for any service, it's not just the star count, is it? It's also about what the reviews actually say and who's giving them.
Precisely. You need context. Their testimonials include phrases like exceptional collaboration or professionalism and attention to detail. Someone said they transformed all ideas and requests into reality. Another highlighted them being very prompt and attentive to client requests and wishes. That responsiveness matters. And the fact that reviewers come from really diverse professional backgrounds, a PhD director, a CEO, a surgeon, a psychologist, an expert China consultant, it suggests the principles they apply work across very different industries. It shows they can understand varied business needs, which is impressive. So if we try and connect all this to the bigger picture, it seems clear that a robust online presence, it really is an ecosystem. It's not just a standalone website. It needs strategic planning, meticulous design, precise technical execution, ongoing support, all working together to hit those business goals.
So what does this all mean for you listening? Well, it means thinking about your digital face, not just as some static brochure, but as a proactive tool, a living tool, designed to attract, engage, and ultimately convert. The surprising thing, maybe, is just how much goes on under the hood, that whole fabulous in code aspect. How much that matters to make the tool effective, and how a truly professional agency approaches that complexity to deliver real results.
Yeah, and this raises an important question for you, really. When you're considering your own online ventures, are you focusing just on the visible look? Or are you giving equal weight, equal priority to the underlying functionality, the fabulous in code part, and the continuous support that actually drives conversions and long-term success?
Definitely something to mull over as you navigate the digital landscape. How much thought have you given to the why behind every click on your own digital journey? And, how a truly professional web design agency approaches that question, not just to build a website, but to build a genuine online business asset.